So J.R. Smith just on Instagram said, so I was informed today that I would be fined every game if I don't cover up my Supreme tattoo on my leg during games.
Why?
It's just, I guess it's, they don't have anything set up with the brand Supreme, and they just illegal marketing. I guess I don't know.
Okay, that seems like a bit much.
That's way too excessive.
We are not on yet. What'd you say?
Is that accurate as to when we're starting?
I think so.
Would you ask them, please?
Is that 6.5 when we're starting?
Yeah, they're gonna do the Special Olympics.
Okay, clarify this
Okay.
with mine.
And the national
It's
anthem.
let me win, but if I cannot win, let me be brave and be
Is that
attentive.
fine? Do 2 minute.
Do I
You'll
like
start at
do
the 3
any,
minute and take it
let
all
me
the way
win
to the
and then
one?
let they
Yes.
and then they repeat it and then I do the next part?
And then it starts at 3 minutes and takes it all the way to the one.
I just gotta, I gotta go
I'm gonna do
through the
it real
test.
quick. Let me win,
It's gonna be tight.
but if I cannot win,
I can't get on the air yet.
let me be brave
Just tell
and
them I
be
can't get on the air yet.
We can't get on the area, so we'll just have to see. We can't get on the air yet, so we'll just have to see if it works.
I'll stumble my way through it, but yeah, I got it. They don't call me the mediocre voice of the millers for nothing.
I'm not on the air yet. You have to wait.
Good luck all players.
Yeah.
Just on the teams.
When the clock runs down,
All
when
teams present.
the clock runs down to 0, he wants to have it go back to 3 minutes.
That's
The guy
fine.
in the black sweater, whoever that is.
Okay.
So he'll probably do it during the warm up then.
So after my interviews with the coaches, we're going to do Special Olympics pledge with every single player that's on the sideline, and they would like to put that on the air.
Okay.
This championship game could be
Okay.
wild.
Yeah, it could.
There could be
But,
some big
but I
plays.
do think Noblesville is really well there too.
At this time, they're like all teams present, and repeat the following Special Olympics.
All teams gather together with your teams.
Okay, I'm gonna go up. Or are we on the area?
All athletes at this time.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive.
Two of them are bad. I'm sure you've heard that. But now, with all of the developments of the student athlete and how much time they're putting in the off season, I mean, you've got some of these kids that are, you look at the college game right now. You've got, first year, you have true freshmen going in and making a difference. That the student athlete's just evolving, and you're seeing it earlier and earlier, so that these kids can actually handle those types of situations.
Do you see that importance of getting their schoolwork done? That helps them get ready for preparation on game day. Do you see that? Does that still intertwine? And how important is that student aspect of the student athlete?
Sure, I think it's everything. And to be honest with you, I think that nobody has benefited more from the computers and all the new technology than the student athletes who, they're looking for all the different ways to create more time in their schedule. And I think with all of with all the new technology, they're able to take advantage of that and really get their schoolwork done and now have more time to dedicate, to their sport. And even in their sport, there's technology where, we even watch film different, on Huddle and everything like that. So, again, the game has evolved so much to where, obviously the student part of student athlete is first and foremost, but the kids are able to really get that done faster now. which helps them be better football players out on the field. You know, like you said, that draws into the student as, you know, part of it too, where you're there not only as a coach, but you're there for, you know, as much of, you know, their life as you can be.
Coach, we thank you very much for your time. I know that it's a very busy schedule, and we thank you very much, and we'll hear from you again next week as we'll dig into more questions. So if you have questions for Coach, you can send those to us here at IndianaSRN at coach@IndianaSRN.org. Thank you so much, Coach.
Keith, thanks. It's been great.
The stage is set here at Noblesville High School, the sectional championship of the 2018 inaugural state tournament for the Unified Flag Football. The Noblesville Millers will take on the Mississinewa Indians. Before that, we're going to send it down to the coach. Our sideline reporter, Keith Myers, is with both coaches. Coach, take it away.
Mike, got the championship game, got Mississinewa, got Noblesville. Should be a good game.
Should be a great game. We've had some exciting games today, some close ones here in the last round. We're looking forward to a great first national championship here.
Matt, your team played well both games. Championship game, you get to rest a whole 15 minutes and ready to go.
Yeah, the kids are excited to go, so yeah, we're ready.
You want to host that trophy up in the air?
That'd be nice, yeah.
What's the key of this game?
Hopefully we'll be able to just do what we've practiced and be able to implement that on the field. So that's our goal, is to make sure we're doing what we're supposed to be doing.
And the Indians, are you guys ready for this game?
I think so, as ready as we're going to be.
Now, basketball is your forte. Football is your second favorite sport. Is there any basketball moves that's going to be happening on the football field?
You might see a few of them. We got a couple kids out there that are basketball players that don't play football normally that are really going to help these guys out today.
It's kind of fun to be in a championship game for the first time, and those kids' atmosphere's got to be pretty excited back home.
Yeah, they are really excited about it, actually. This being the first, unified sectional championship here at Noblesville, and we get to be a part of it. These guys are, all of them are really excited and really motivated to play. So,
tell me something. The young man that scored a touchdown in the wheelchair in the sectional final, semifinals, pretty excited for that kid. That kid still has a smile on his face. How special is that he could participate in this?
Yeah, that is that's what these sports are for, is these kids that idolize some of the high school players and get to see what they do, and then they get to be out on the field and get to feel and witness some of the same ideas and same things that they get to witness, and that's why opportunities like this are just so awesome for these kids.
Good luck to both of you guys, and Mike, it's going to be a great game.
Oh, it's going to be a great game no matter what, win or lose.
Regionals are next week. They need to stop by, and they need to just come wherever that might be just to hang out.
Yeah, so regional is hosted by the even sectional winners, and so the winner of this game here will host next Saturday.
There you go, guys. We're ready to play football. They're ready to play football. We're excited, and who knows, we may catch a ball or two. Back to you guys.
Thank you very much, Coach. As both coaches are ready, it's got a brilliant stage set. I'm going to bring back in Connor, and you know what, Connor? This is one of the better matchups that we could probably muster up throughout the game today. Fisher showed a lot of electricity, a lot of excitement, but it really was Mississinawa, some really big plays, and then spectacular play defensively as well, namely by Brent Henry, and then as we always have to mention, Colin McHarry with the exclamation point at the end of the game with a long touchdown run. But you know what? This is about as great as you can get.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like was touched upon with the interview, McHarry, that moment is something that was special, not only just for him, but for all of us, even, us up here in the booth. That's what this event is about. But when we look at the action on the field with the sectional championship, this is a great game that we got squaring up on paper. These are two teams, especially on offense. They want to throw the ball down the field. They want to try to put a lot of points up. Noblesville's been able to do that in their first two games. Mississinawa, a ton of credit to them. They were down in that first half, and then they came back, battled back, and were able to get the W in the second.
Yes, as we see both teams out there, they are saying the big-time, unified flag football saying, just really shows that not only are they unified on the field, but the two teams are unified together as well. It's going to be a big-time game. We're going to step aside for the national anthem. When we come back, we're going to have the sectional championship game here on IndianaSRN. Back live for one more time here at Noblesville High School, the championship game of the sectionals in the 2018 IHSAA Unified Flag Football. Brent Young alongside Connor Hoke. And Connor, this is going to be firework display here in mid-afternoon.
Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready to see both these offenses squaring off. We've gotten to see both these teams play in person earlier in today's games, and they are electric. There's a lot of playmakers on both sides of the ball. I think this is going to be a great battle.
You have one side, obviously, in the Noblesville Millers. This is their third game of the day. You think that's going to have some sort of an effect on them as far as the freshness of their legs?
I think it's definitely a factor, especially as we get into the second half. But the other thing to think about is they were able to win pretty comfortably in those first two games. It allowed them to cycle everybody in and out, and everybody's been able to get on the field and have some opportunities. So I think the legs are going to be pretty fresh. Really, the question is going to be for Mississinawa, after such a thrilling comeback victory, are they going to, what's the intensity like when they come out?
A lot of decisions and a lot of storylines behind this one. We'll see as Noblesville, the home squad, black uniforms, and of course Mississinawa visiting. They are in those white uniforms, as you can see on the screen. Beautiful setting of the temperature trickling a little bit, right at about 70, 75 degrees, a little overcast, but hey, this one is going to be a brilliant display of athleticism and fun. So, it looks like it's going to be first down, and Mississinawa will be on offense first. They've got two big-time quarterbacks that can both hurl it down the field, in Cry Young and number 44, Chris Wilson. The defense, of course, don't forget about big-time defensive specialty. That is number 3, Kenneth Morataya.
Yeah, Morataya is a pass-rushing specialist, a lot of length out on the perimeter for this Noblesville team, both on offense and defense. It's going to be a tough matchup for the Indians.
So, here we go. First down. Remember, you have 4 downs to make it across the first down line, and now it's going to be a handoff, splitting through the defenders and staying on his feet across the 10 and finally taken down after the first down was picked up, and it was hesitation. Colton Edwards didn't even think he was still able to keep running.
Nobody was surprised that he didn't get pulled down more than Colton Edwards. He just kind of stopped, and then I think he realized he still had the flags on. So a big first play to start for Mississinawa.
So it's going to now be first down, and they have to get to the end zone in the next 4 plays. Looking to throw the football. There comes Morataya. Big time pressure, and the pass will fall incomplete. Trying to find his receiver, Parker Hall. Could have been close to a touchdown score. Instead, it will be second down.
Yeah, great job by Morataya, able to come in and apply some pressure on the pass.
So, second down upcoming. Looks like a new center into the game. That's going to be Tina Geyer. Geyer will look to snap this one off. It's going to be into the hands now of quarterback Cry Young. Fakes the pass right and will go back over the middle again. Intended for Parker Hall. A little bit too low. And it's now third down.
And we've seen Cry Young in this game and in the game against Fishers. Very comfortable moving around in the pocket. Able to extend the play with his legs, and that's going to be a big factor going against this Noblesville team.
Young fakes the end around and will throw it into the end zone. High tipped and almost caught. That's how 2 touchdowns happened for Mississinawa in game number 1 against Fishers. Instead, this one's incomplete, and now a big 4th down.
Yeah, we saw the tip drill work in the favor of the Indians a couple times, like you said, against Fishers. Good coverage in the back end, though, by the Millers.
So, big 4th down. Need to get the ball into the end zone, and the snap is low, and that will be a turnover on downs. Back for Noblesville. Offense, high-powered offense. The first chance to see what they can show on their side of the football.
Yeah, well, when you talk about this Millers offense, you got to look at the wide receivers position. Miguel Mojica and Blake Buckner are 2 high-flying, big targets for this Millers offense, and we saw them have a lot of success in the first game.
And there at quarterback, looks like it is Christopher Shive, and he airs it out on first play, and it is a touchdown. Giant pitch, giant catch, Mojica with the score.
And right away, you see the Millers quick, deep strike on the post route. Mojica able to beat everyone back to the goal line and make the grab.
And they're going to be going for 2 here, as it's going to be in the shotgun again. Shive, he's got those 2 big-time playmakers flanked on both sides of him. He's going to take it, look over the middle again. Instead, it'll be a handoff, a delayed draw, and Brent Henry could not get him down. Instead, it will be a 2-point conversion for the Millers.
A great start, just like you said, a delayed handoff, little trickeration on the 2-point conversion, an 8-0 start for Noblesville.
Here we go. We see the long pass play, and Shive from his own end zone. This one is, look at that. That is 40 yards through the air to Mojica for the score. Wow. That is an arm there by Christopher Shive. It's going to be 1st down now. Fresh set of downs for the Mississinawa offense. Clock is ticking out to 16.5 in the first half. Waiting for the snap, and he's going to get it. It'll be another end around. They had success on the same play on the first drive, making it around the edge, but a good job tackling by Bryson Chapman.
And Colton Edwards is a guy who every time the ball is in his hands, he's a threat to go the distance. Big, strong runner. He's got a lot of speed. That's going to be a tough play, especially on that misdirection for Noblesville to handle defensively.
So it's going to now be 2nd down. In the shotgun again, taking the snap. He's going to fake the handoff. Looking to throw the football over. He has a man deep. Oh, could not locate Parker Hall. And that's going to be now 3rd down, and they need about 7 to make it a 1st.
Great throw by Young. Hall just, I think, slowed up trying to get Young's attention and then just overshot him. But we've seen this Mississinawa team take to the air and throw it deep on more than one occasion.
Mississinawa again. Hesitation, rolling around and making the man miss. Staying on his feet is Young. Now a pass off to the left side and could not haul it in. That one was intended for number 38, Tina Geyer. It's going to fall incomplete.
And how about Kenneth Morataya not giving up on the play? A lot of pressure and just continuing to chase Young around and force him to dump it off.
Young with a lot of illusion in the backfield, but he has yet to face a big-time pass rush like Kenneth Morataya can put on. Big 4th down. We're under 15 minutes left. This time it's going to be Wilson with the heave. High in the air, and it's going to be an incomplete pass. Turnover on downs gives it back to the high-powered offense of the Noblesville Millers.
And every time we see Wilson, we know he's going to throw the ball down the field. They just have not been able to connect on that pass. And so now we'll see what the Millers have on offense after a pretty short drive in their last possession.
So it's going to be 1st down for Noblesville. And there at the center position is going to be Morataya. Looking for the snap. They're going to get it back to Shive. Shive fakes it and will have the end around, similar to a play that scored earlier in the first game. And with Morataya, it is Mojica with a spin move. Taking him down, though, is Brent Henry. Good defensive play by Henry. We're going to be saying his name quite a lot in this championship game. But it will now be 1st down, move the chains, and now 4 more plays to get it into the end zone.
And Brent Henry was a one-man wrecking crew against Fishers to get Mississinawa into the championship game. Made a lot of big plays defensively, then had a couple nice plays on offense as well.
So, here it comes. Shy back from the shotgun. He's going to hand it off up the middle again. This time, Max Kane, a big move, taking him down again right before he can make it into the end zone, though, is going to be Henry. So it's second down and about 3. Wow. A lot of movement, a lot of speed on that offense.
And this is typically in this short yardage situation where they'll throw it out to Buckner. You can see him to the near side on the screen.
Here it comes. Pass. And it is just like you said. Jump ball, and Buckner almost mossed him, and it was almost intercepted as well. Buckner, slow to get up, a little difficult there as it was a high pass, and Buckner almost came up with it.
Just a little too much air under it from Shy, but Buckner going up to try and pull it down anyways. And you could tell, I think he was a little upset. I think he thought he had the opportunity to pull that in. That's typically what you want to see from your wide receivers. You want those guys to believe that they can catch the ball every time it gets thrown to them.
Exactly. As it's now going to be third down. This time, it's going to be an end around. They cannot run the football, and this is a quick pass back to Shive. So, a design play. Remember, you're in the no-run zone, so you cannot run the football there. A little end around to Mojica, and he had to throw the football, and it was right back to the quarterback, Chris Shive, for the touchdown.
Yeah, nifty little play design. We've seen Mojica's got a cannon.
He does.
And he'll throw it on a rope, and just a little wheel route to Shive out of the backfield off the reverse.
And now it's going to be a big-time two-point conversion. This to put them up by 16. Shive evades the pressure. Looking downfield, he's going to heave it up. Another jump ball. This one will be intercepted by Brent Henry, but still 14-0 is the score. 11:50 left in the first half of the sectional championship game here on Indiana Sports Radio Network. As you see, Connor, a big opportunity for Mississinawa. They need to respond here.
Yeah, down 2 scores, and this is a Miller's offense that will continue to put pressure on the Indians.
Snap and around. Cry Young this time is going to tuck it. A lot of space in front of him. He's going to be very close to the first down. They're going to give it to him. Moving the chains. It's going to be a fresh set and a chance to try and get this one into the end zone.
Yeah, nice play design. We've seen that motion, a lot of just kind of jet sweep handoffs, but that time you could see it looked like Young was thinking about trying to unload one down the field, but just decided to keep it and get the first down.
So, new center into the ball game for Mississinawa. Satterley will snap it back to Young. Young loses his flag. He's going to throw it, but that's going to be still. It was intercepted, but he lost his flag. It's going to be considered a sack. So it'll be back right at the 20-yard line.
And no other than Morataya, the pass rush specialist, applying the pressure early.
As now it's going to be second down. They lost about a yard on the play. Snap back into the new quarterback. Trying to throw it over the middle. He's got his man, and the jump ball is hauled in for this. Oh, they're going to say he was down at the 1. Down at the maybe 2-yard line, but a giant jump ball heaving it in, and a huge catch by Colton Edwards.
We know that Wilson likes to throw the ball down the field, and on that attempt, just a great job by Edwards to go up amongst the trees and make the grab. This Indians offense is now in business.
Big time play opportunity here. Third down. 2 more plays to get this one into the end zone, and that's going to be a pass tipped and intercepted by Mojica.
Great job by Mojica to have the concentration not only to deflect that pass, but just to be able to pull it in. And so now the Miller is able to bend but don't break in the red zone, and they'll be on the field for the offense trying to make this a 3-score game.
So it's going to be the offense back on the field for the Noblesville Millers. They have been a very dominant-looking team. We'll see if they can have somewhat of a stymied approach as we see the new Cade Heller back out there. Swiss Army knife for this Noblesville Miller team. And the shotgun again is going to be Shive. Takes the snap, fakes the end around. He's going to be looking to pass this one. On to the left side, catching it, turning it upfield, and having nothing but green in front of him. It is Buckner, the big-time receiver, with the strut afterwards.
Yeah, and Brent Henry just lost his footing a little bit there in coverage, and a great grab and run after catch by Buckner for the touchdown.
20-0 now the score. Noblesville dominant. Here we go. New set. In there they go for one. And it is going to be replace down. New quarterback in the backfield is Mojica. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, looking to the lefty, sling it into the end zone, and he will. Caught by number 5, Maxwell Kane, and Miguel Mojica makes it a 21-0 lead for the Noblesville Millers.
And Noblesville off to a great start. We talked about the passing attack has been lethal, and this championship game has been no different. They've just been able to air it out to a number of different players.
As we look at the replay here, this is going to be the end-around handoff fake. Uh-oh, where is he going? Big pass down the field, and Mr. Playmaker himself, Buckner, with the catch and the long run after the play. And that's a great look, great connection for the Millers. They've done that a couple times here tonight.
And then Buckner able to make the play defensively on the end around to Edwards. All Noblesville early.
Mississinawa, minimal gain on first down. It's going to be second down. Remember, you have 4 plays to cross midfield and then 4 more plays to get it into the end zone. Down to 7 minutes left in the opening half. In the shotgun is Wilson. Wilson has a cannon. Let's go of this one, and almost tracking underneath it was Colton Edwards, but it's going to fall incomplete.
Wilson is out there under center to do one thing, throw the ball down the field. He's just throwing it up there, hoping one of his teammates can go and make a grab.
So what's going to now be third down, and a big third down ahead of them. Need about 14 yards to pick up the first. It'll be a shotgun formation. Taking the snap, looking to throw the football is Parker Hall. Has it right side, and Cry Young is shut down immediately at the 30-yard line. So 10 more yards to pick up the first. Decision time for the Mississinawa Indians. They got a couple of really good quarterbacks. They're going to go with Cry Young. A low snap will be a turnover on downs. That was Dionets Govan out there at the center position. Now it's going to be first down for the Millers.
And so now the defense for the Indians back out there trying to slow down a high-powered Noblesville offense.
The Noblesville Millers come into this ball game. They won the early game. And it was the handoff fake. Shive airs this one long. Back there is Brent Henry with the interception. Somehow tracked underneath it and was able to bring it in for the turnover.
Same play that we saw on the first touchdown where it's just the play action and then Shive throwing it to the post route for Mojica, but a great job by Henry, not fooled by the run fake, able to run step for step with Mojica and come away with the interception.
That was a huge, huge play for this Mississinawa team. It looked like it was going to be all Noblesville Miller. Now a little bit of light shed on this offense. We'll see if Mississinawa can get something going. Back in the shotgun is going to be quarterback Chris Wilson. Wilson takes a snap, end around, and a reverse. Cry Young down the left sideline, juke move, and he's able to make it very close to the first down. It was the double reverse setting up the big play.
That was a great job by Wilson to sell it. It looked like there might be a little confusion about what the play was supposed to be, then just a quick double reverse, and Young able to pick up the first down.
Back in the shotgun again, Cry Young getting his flag situated. If they could get this one in the end zone with 4 minutes left, that'd be a huge play. Wilson out there, and I believe he caught that. Yes, he did. He caught it, had it tipped out, so a fumble happened right there. Defensively was Cam Lemming, who has had a fantastic first game defensively against the Blackford Bruins, but now it's a chance to see what can happen, as it's going to be first down, new set of downs right at the 10-yard line.
And good rhythm for this Indians offense as they're going to try to put one on the board.
Pass left side, and that's going to be intercepted. Coming from his defensive back position, Bryson Chapman with the giant play.
Great read and break on the ball by Chapman. And so now another promising Indian drive stalls down near the end zone after a great defensive play by Noblesville.
It'll now be 3 minutes left on the clock in the opening half. Shive back in the shotgun formation. Running back Max Kane next to him, and it's going to be an end around again. Mojica on the near side, and Hall. Henry has nothing to do other than get him out of bounds, so a big pickup, first down, new set. And they're now knocking on the window for another chance for the score.
And Mojica showing the wheels early in this game. A couple nice grabs, and then a couple big plays on those reverses as well.
It'll now be first down, 2:20 remaining here in the opening. As we'll see what can happen. And the shotgun again. Snap is off to the right, and it's going to be handoff to Kane. Kane, a quick juke move out to the outside. He's going to be across the end zone for the score. So the Millers tack on another touchdown. It's going to be 27-0. We'll see if they go for one or two here.
And the Millers offense just continuing to roll, both on the ground and through the air. An impressive performance in the first half by Noblesville.
So 1:45 remaining. Eyeing down the defense, and it looks like they're going to be going for one. Snap back into the hands of Shive. Shive looking over the middle. Now looking left, and it's going to be passed and intercepted by Brent Henry. So 2-point conversion is failed, but not before the Millers make this one a 27-0 lead. We got a replay right here. As you saw, it was a handoff to Kane. Big pressure in the backfield. Kane now, quick juke move out to the left side, and he's able to make it nothing but a high step into the end zone for another touchdown.
Gotta say, I like the shoes too. Got the bright yellow Noblesville cleats on.
Now it's going to be a rollout, pass over the middle, a bit too high to handle. That's going to fall incomplete, and it will now be second down. See what can happen here as the clock continues to tick away. We're at 1 minute remaining in the first half. It's going to be an end around handoff, shaking and baking all the way down to about the 27-yard line. So they've got two more plays to get across the 20.
And Mrs. Cinewall's done a really nice job of moving the ball. They just haven't been able to turn those drives into points.
Now a snap to Wilson. Wilson end around to Cry Young. Young looks to pass it back to Wilson, and it's going to fall incomplete. And that will now bring up a fourth down. 35 seconds left. And we'll see what they can do here.
Riley, we're going to go down to the sideline reporter.
Trying to get situated and lined up with 35 seconds.
Indians take the shotgun snap. Cry Young rolling right side, met with the defense, but passes back almost caught. It's going to be a turnover on downs. That would have been enough for the first down, but Dustin Satterley could not haul it in. Back to Noblesville with 29 seconds left.
Terrific effort by Young and Satterley. Just weren't able to link up to get that first down. And so now it will be the Noblesville offense with 29 seconds left. We'll see what they decide to do. We've seen some quick strike capability from them, but they may just try to run the clock out and take the 27-0 lead into the half.
Noblesville Millers have the ball at the 5-yard line. We do know that Chris Shive has the arm strength to make it all the way into the end zone. 29 seconds, so they don't need to necessarily make it in one play, but he's going to take the snap. A lot of pressure put on him, almost loses it, and it's pass over the middle, almost caught by Cade Heller, but now it's going to be second down for the Millers.
Nice job by Scheib to evade the pressure being applied by Broussard, but just not able to connect. So with 23 seconds left, we guess we'll see another shot.
23 seconds, not much time on the clock. But this Miller team can get going fast. Mojica with a handoff, right side. Lot of space, cuts it back up the middle, and finally Wilson with a big tackle right at about the 18. So 2 more yards needed, but the clock is going to continue to run. We'll see if Noblesville tries to hurry this up. 9 seconds left. They're going to say that is good enough to take it into the halftime with the score 27-0 here in the sectional championship game. Noblesville clinging on to a big-time lead over Mississinawa. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we're going to send it down to the field to the coach, Mr. Myers. We'll be right back after this.
I don't think of this as a high school weight room. It's more like a high school classroom. I'm learning how to manage my time here. I'm learning that it's important to have goals and that it takes persistence and commitment to reach them. And I'm learning that the best way to lead is by example.
Indiana High School Sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
Go. Coach, go. Coach, go.
Halftime score, as you see, 27-0. The Millers in the lead. Different football, guys. They play a junior football. It's an easier football for the athletes to be able to handle and throw, and we've seen a lot of touchdowns today. The winner of this game will host the regional finals. Don't forget the regional final right here on IndianaSRN next week. The following week, the semi-state and the state finals, they're at the Colts Complex. Looking forward to it. I have had a lot of people saying, hey, how can we watch this? And I think we're going to get a lot of replays out of this game tonight. A lot of people enjoyed themselves. We want to thank Noblesville for hosting us. And at the end of this game, we'll get the championship coach for you as well. Looking forward to next week. Good job up there, guys, in the booth. Very good job.
I'm Matt Wolford, president of the IHSAA Foundation, and we need your help. We need your help so the youth of our community can develop advanced leadership skills. We need your help giving high school administrators and coaches the instruction and insight they need to be better role models and teachers. To learn more or to make a tax-deductible contribution, go to IHSAAfoundation.org. You'll not only be contributing to the foundation of the IHSAA, you'll be contributing to the foundation of our community.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana High School Sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
Big time first half for the Noblesville Millers have set themselves up with an opportunity to advance to the regional and the 2018 IHSAA Unified Flag Football State Tournament. And you know what, Connor? This Noblesville Miller team looks really, really good.
Yes, they do. They've got a lot of speed all over the field, and we've seen it on performance in today's matchups, especially in that first half. Mojica able to get behind the defense a couple times for some passes. Buckner getting involved. Really, it's been everybody has had a chance to touch the ball and make some plays. It's been a lot of fun to watch from up here in the booth.
It really has been. Of course, Mississinawa not out of this one, though. They've got a big-time playmaker on defense and then a couple of really good arms on offense.
Yeah, and we saw a great comeback in the second half against Fishers by Mississinawa. They have a lot of skill, but more importantly, they've got a lot of heart and a lot of energy. They're going to come out and play their tails off, I have no doubt, in the second half.
This has been a very exciting day of football here. Remember, in game number 1, it was Noblesville beating Blackford soundly to face Marion in the second round. And, of course, Mississinawa took down Fishers in a thriller, down by 7 at halftime, coming all the way back and then ending it with an exclamation point touchdown with the long run by number 47, Colin McArey. And then, of course, now it is an opportunity in the second half to see if Noblesville can move to the regionals. They would host then the regionals here next weekend on Saturday if they're able to do so. Mississinawa would host at Mississinawa if they were able to stage the monumental comeback.
Yeah, and if they're able, whoever wins this game will get the winner out of the Carroll sectional, and we will see who's that's Central Noble, East Noble, Fort Wayne North Side, and then Carroll as well. So whoever gets the victory here has a chance to host and move on further in the tournament in our first ever state championship for unified flag football.
So we are back on the field for the start of the second half. 20 more minutes put on the clock as we get ready to bring you live action of unified flag football on IndianaSRN. It's going to be first down for Noblesville. Looks like they have Mojica in the shotgun formation. A big-time lefty slinger. He'll take the snap and look left. Big pressure put on, though. And he's going to heave this one right side. Tipped up and, almost intercepted. Wow. That was a good-looking play there defensively, coming up from the safety position by Colton Edwards.
Yeah, big collision there. Nice job by Edwards in that safety coverage as we saw Buckner just try to go up and pluck one out of the air. And that's a play that they like to go to. They really like the size of Buckner and his ability to go up and grab the football when it's up in the air, and they tried to get it to him that time.
Now it's going to be second down. This will be just a handoff right side. Max Kane tries to cut it back. He'll stay on his feet. He makes it all the way down to the 10-5 in the touchdown for Kane. Just like they did in the first half, it's going to be a big score for the Millers.
And once again, the ground game continuing to turn away yards and points for the Millers. Just another inside handoff, able to get the touchdown.
I don't know. I hit the button.
It's now going to be clock dwindling down. It's 33-0. As it's the Millers. Cade Heller back in there at the center position. We'll snap this one to Mojica. And Mojica looking, surveying, throws right side. High! And snatching it out of the air. Unbelievable catch there by Blake Buckner.
And Blake Buckner just saying, "Give me that." Taking that out of the air.
Wow.
Great grab. And that's why they throw the ball up to him and say, "Hey, Blake, just go get it."
That was a brilliant catch. We have a replay of the touchdown here as we see Mojica. Just a handoff to Max Kane. He cuts it around, breaks through 3 tackles, and then turns on the burners to get into the end zone for the score. A big-time run there by Kane. And, of course, when they are clicking on all cylinders, this Noblesville team looks very good. Now the snap is taken by Mississinawa. Looking to throw it. Met by a big rush by Morataya, but they could not bring down the big quarterback, Dustin Satterley, as he's able to look downfield and get rid of it before the sack.
Morataya got home on the initial rush, just wasn't able to get a hold of the flag. Nice job by Satterley to evade and just get the ball out before being brought down.
What a play. Now it's going to be in the opportunity with the clock still moving. It'll be the score is 34-0, and we have Keith Myers down on the sideline as we are going to go ahead and send it down to the coach, Mr. Myers, the big-time interview. Take it away.
With me now is Mitch, and you're part of the Mitch and Abby show, aren't you?
Correct. I've been playing flag football for almost 11 years for Special Olympics, and seeing these athletes out there participating for their high school, it's making me want to cry because I know I would have been loved to have been out there and playing right now, but seeing them play out there right now is just incredible.
And Mike, with people like this and behind you, everything, with Mitch here and with Special Olympics, you got to be pretty happy with the whole entire program.
Oh, we're very excited. So this young man had the courage to come into my office as a 15-year-old sophomore and wanted to ask the question, how do we get unified sports going here? Well, that initiated track and field, and now look where we are today, 6 years later.
And Mitch, you got to be pretty happy with that, and you're yelling and screaming. You think Noblesville was going to win this thing?
I hope so, but I can't be biased. I love whatever team, and whatever throws life at them, whatever life throws at them, they know that they have their unified family.
And fellas, if you take a close-up, he's got a Purdue hat on, so he's a Boilermaker as well. That's a good thing.
Correct. My sister's a Boilermaker, and I support her in everything she does.
Okay, back to you guys.
Wow, Boilermaker pride up here. Connor was shaking his hand in the air as well, so Purdue fans all around. I could not say so myself, but either way, it is going to be an opportunity with third down. A turnover gave it back to the Millers in great field position. They look to add even more onto their hefty lead. 34-0 right now, as it's going to be Mojica in the shotgun. Almost dropped that snap. Instead, he's going to hold it back and slings it into the end zone. Intercepted! Wilson, right place, right time, and it's going to be a turnover again. A great interception by Wilson.
That was a great catch by Wilson. Mojica really spinning that one, trying to throw it into the back of the end zone, and a great job by Mississinawa as they'll stand strong.
It's going to now be first down for the Mississinawa Indians. They need to get something going desperately. New player into the game is Murataya, the star defensive player, and airing it out deep. Oh, Brent Henry! The glasses fall off again, and he scores the touchdown. Henry is an athlete out there as he's able to score the touchdown, but the spectacles, yet again, hit the turf.
Those are the most durable glasses I have ever seen. I got to get a pair of those.
Yeah.
Because he is just out here flying around, making great plays, a diving grab. Unbelievable.
How about that pass as well? That was 35 yards in the air. Now rolling around, looking to throw back against his body and in the end zone. Right place, right time. So, ladies and gentlemen, just like that, it is 34-7. Mississinawa with a giant response and a great, great pass to a streaking athlete in Brent Henry.
Yeah, it was a great, great grab. Just an unbelievable answer after you get the interception in the end zone, and right away you're able to make the big-time plays. We're just going to take a look at it here.
Wow, look at that arm by Young all the way out to Brent Henry, and that is what I like to call the Brent Young connection. You like that, Connor?
I'm not gonna say anything.
34-7 is the score. Mojica around the end again. Defense is there waiting for him, and it's going to be a big-time tackle. That would have been a first down, possibly more. Instead, it's going to be taken down there by Colton Edwards.
Mojica continuing to get involved in the run game, using his speed to get out on the perimeter.
Now it's going to be ball spotted right at the 25-yard line. So 5 more yards needed for the first down. Noblesville turned it over in the end zone on their last possession. Shive now looking to throw the football. Big pressure put on. Shive rolls near us. He's going to throw it back against his body, and that's almost caught by Cade Heller right in his hands. It's going to fall incomplete.
And Cade Heller thought he had it, just bouncing off the hands, and that was a great throw by Shive. As Heller, as energetic as ever, coming right back up to line up to snap this ball.
Now, man in motion. It's going to be the big-time receiver, Buckner. Shive looking to throw the football again. Big pressure being put on. Shive eludes it. Goes downfield. Has Mojica caught. And Mojica is going to be down at about the 3. Big-time conversion. Moving the chains. First down.
And once again, Mojica making plays down the field in the passing game as Noblesville continues to be methodical.
They do. As it's going to be an opportunity to score another touchdown here. Mississinawa, the bend but don't break defense, has been breaking a bit. We'll see if they stop them here. First down and goal. Rolling near side. Throwing back against his body, and almost Cade Heller touchdown.
had Heller right in the end zone and just couldn't get the ball to him. That's a tough throw to make, rolling away, throwing across your body, and Heller really, I think, really wanted to pull that one in, was wide open.
So it's going to now be second down. They did move the ball back a yard, so they lost a yard in the play. Somehow. Looks like they might move it back up a yard, and they will. So it will now be second down and 3. Snap is good. Shive has it. Looking left. Has his jump ball man in the back of the end zone. Is going to sling it to him. It's going to fall incomplete. You know, this is a very interesting position, Connor, to be inside of the 5-yard line, knowing that you cannot run the football. You've got to be able to somehow find someone in the end zone to score. So it's third down and 2 more defensive stances, and you get the ball back from Mississinawa. Anything can happen.
Yeah, those passing windows really start to tighten up, and we saw a great effort there by Buckner. Ran his original route, nothing doing, but didn't give up on the play, just running across the back end of the end zone, and Shive just a little wide right of him.
So it's going to be in the shotgun. Looks like Buckner's going to be the quarterback now. Nope, it's going to be Mojica. Buckner to the right side of him. Mojica takes the snap. It's going to be a fake handoff to Buckner, and is throwing it into the end zone, tipped around, almost intercepted, and that's going to fall incomplete. So it's a big fourth down.
Yeah, great job by Colton Edwards, able to get a paw on it and knock it down. There were 2 Millers in the back of the end zone. Looked like it was Shibe and Heller with a chance to try and make the play. Now, we've seen Noblesville try to throw this jump ball a couple times to Buckner.
And it is Buckner in the shotgun. Oh, no, it's Mojica. Mojica takes a snap, rolls left in a great find. Max Kane with the touchdown reception. It was fourth down. They needed it, and they got it. Great defense there by Mississinawa, but they come up just 1 down short.
And that was a great job by Mojica to evade the pressure, find his center who just released right to the goal line and is able to pull in the touchdown.
So it's now going to be a chance for the 1-point conversion from the 5-yard line. Mojica takes the snap, looking right, and he's going to throw right. A diving attempt, almost caught by Kane. It's going to be incomplete, so we are under 10 minutes remaining, and it is looking like the Noblesville Millers will be taking home the sectional championship crown.
And this has been an impressive showing all day by Noblesville. The offense, the defense, it's been a complete team effort. And I think this is a team moving forward. As we take a second look at the touchdown, I mean, they've got a lot of playmakers all across the board. They're tough to match up with.
Very good pass play right there. As you said, they have 2 great quarterbacks, a great defense on their disposal as well. And this Mississinawa team is a good team as well. They've got 2 really good quarterbacks, a really, really good athlete, both defensively and offensively, and a couple other players that can really do some greatness. So we'll see what can happen here with it now being second down.
Yeah, and the one thing that I know the Noblesville coaching staff has talked about, this is their second year in the Unified Flag Football league, and so they do have some experience.
Yes.
Their players have been here and played quite a bit, so that's something that is, more teams get experience, is going to benefit everyone.
End around, and look at Brent Henry put on the juke on Buckner. That is an athletic move, and Henry can shake. Wow, that was awesome.
I'm not sure how he's not laying on the sideline exhausted.
I
He
know.
has been all over the place, offense and defense, for the last 2 games.
Big-time playmaker for this Mississinawa team. Now a snap, and it's going to be Brent Henry throwing the football now. And a bullet over the middle, almost caught. That's going to fall incomplete. And that pass was, it was a missile.
And my favorite thing about it is right away, the pass is a little behind. He's immediately tapping his chest saying, hey, that's my bad. I got to put that right on the numbers.
Intended receiver was Tanner Broussard. They're going to take out the Mr. Everything, Brent Henry. And now it's going to be a new quarterback in the backfield. And that's going to be number 75. That's the double nickel. High jump ball. Almost completed. It's going to be third down now. The double nickel is Hayden Ulrich. He had a touchdown, if I'm not mistaken, in the first game. This is now going to be third down. Big third down, though. 7:35 left in the game.
And now we'll have another quarterback. Is it? And we're going
They're going to change it around.
yeah, trying
New
to
guy.
switch some things up.
Pass off the near side. That's high and caught. Taken down immediately by Mojica, but a good pitch and catch. Colton Edwards had the reception.
And we haven't quite seen the same deep passing game from Mississinawa. I think some of that has to do with the athleticism and the speed in the back end of the defense for the Millers.
So a big-time fourth down. They need to get it into the end zone.
And you can see right at the 40-yard line, that's where it's Ty. He's gonna come rush the quarterback.
Oh, but not before the pitch and the catch. It was caught. Cry Young laid a bullet in there, and Brent Henry with the reception.
Big-time play, moving to his left. The right-handed quarterback, that's a tough throw to make, but he delivers a dime right into the corner of the end zone.
It was a great catch hauled in there by Brent Henry. So now it is 40-13. As we'll get the opportunity to see the 1-point conversion. Snap, a little bit high. Ulrich fires it into the back, and there are two Mississinawa players there, and it's going to be Brent Henry saying, no, you can have this one. Colton Edwards with a 2-point conversion.
Yeah, not only were there two Mississinawa players in that vicinity, neither of them wanted to let go of the ball as they come down to the end zone. You can take a second look at the touchdown.
Yeah, this is a little bit coming near us, and Cry Young just fires it in there for the second Brent Young connection of the game. 40-14 is the score. We're down to 5:40 remaining in the sectional championship game. Brent Young alongside Connor Hoke, and Connor, it has been a spectacular day of football.
Hey, nobody's having more fun than our competitors out on the field, but I'd say you and I are probably in a close second. We've had a blast up here in the booth.
We have, as Max Keene, a big-time take off the left side. Kane, pardon me, as that's going to be the clock continuing to move here. And, we continue to mention a lot of this is a new tournament. It's a new situation, and this has been a really good Noblesville team in year number 2 of this whole ensemble, and they've looked the part. They've looked the veteran. They've looked like the team to beat.
And they have a lot of size and a lot of speed at every position. I think that they're a team that could go far in this tournament.
Oh, wow! Odell Beckham, me sir. Giant interception as that one is hauled in by Colton Edwards. It looked like it was going to fall gracefully into the hands of Mojica. Instead, somehow, Edwards one-hand intercepts it.
Another big-time play made by the Indians defense to take away a scoring opportunity. Now if they can put another score on the board.
It's going to be 4:15 remaining. First down. It's going to be a snap and end around, faking it to Brent Henry, and a pass over the middle. It was intended for Wilson. It's going to fall incomplete. Now we'll see what could happen here as the clock continues to tick all the way down. It's going to be now second down. Snap will be back, and it looks like a throw over the middle. Cry Young finds the streaking receiver, Parker Hall, and a big-time gain by Hall. Wow, this team is looking good, though. Mississinawa, a lot of late fireworks coming out of this team offensively, and then, of course, you already know what they can bring on defense, though. 40-14 is the score.
Well, we know that the Indians, as long as there's time on the clock, they're going to play hard.
Now, hesitation. Morataya almost gets a big-time sack. Instead, it's a high pass and falls incomplete. A flag is thrown by the official. We'll see what this call is. It'll be fourth down, barring the penalty.
I think Young may have been across the line of scrimmage.
They're going to walk this one back. It's going to be a loss of a down. So it'll remain fourth down. They're going to take it all the way back to the 13-yard line. That is a huge penalty. Now the snap's, a 7-yard line. Now the snap, pass off to the left side, incomplete. Turnover on downs. Will give it back to Noblesville with 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the game.
So we'll see what Noblesville does here. Would guess that they'll just try to run the clock out and take home the first ever Noblesville Sectional Championship.
So the clock will tick all the way down until it hits 1 minute. 1 minute. It will be stopped just like it is a normal, everyday game. As now it's going to be quarterback in the backfield is Shive. Shive will take the snap and hand off right side. Morataya, we saw him have a long touchdown scamper in game number 1. This time he is able to be tackled down after a minimal gain. So it's going to bring up second down.
And Kenneth Morataya, I don't think is particularly interested in running time off the clock. He's trying to find his way into the end zone.
40-14 is the score, and Noblesville has been dominant all day long. They're trying to put the final finishing pieces to this one with the clock ticking down to 1:20. And now it'll be a handoff. Hesitation in the backfield and making his man miss. Coming around and still going. His flag finally falls off. But not after a big-time game by Cade Heller. He looks over to the sidelines and says, "What else do you want from me? I'm a big-time player doing big-time plays."
Well, I think that he was trying to lobby to the officials. He still had the flag in his hand. He's not down. It's not on the ground yet.
Exactly. It's a good point. He's saying, "Are you not impressed?" And the snap now. This time it's Morataya. Big time speed. Right side stays on his feet. And 5 touchdown for the Noblesville Millers. Big time exclamation point on this contest.
Morataya, we've talked about him as a rusher on defense, but showing you the wheels on offense, able to get out onto the perimeter and scamper home for a touchdown.
Huge play as it's going to now be the 1-point conversion upcoming for Noblesville. Looking at 46-14. It will be Mississinawa with the ball for one more set of downs. Final 35 seconds. Cade Heller back out onto the field for the Millers. Snap. And looking right side. Shive will pass it to Heller. Almost caught. It would have been enough for the 1-point conversion. Instead, it's incomplete, and it's Mississinawa taking over first down.
So now Mississinawa with some time left on the clock to try and put another touchdown on the board.
So now it's going to be at the 5-yard line, fresh set of downs. We have a replay that you guys just saw of the touchdown scamper. A lot of speed in that Noblesville team. Snap is good. Handoff off the near side, and it's going to be tackled down the defensive specialist. Morataya taking down Dustin Satterley after a minimal gain. Clock continues to tick. We are down to 25 seconds remaining in the contest. So,
with Wilson now at quarterback, would have to imagine we'll see one more heave.
Snap is a little low. It's going to be a dead ball. The time now at 13 seconds. I like the snap, though.
That was there was good velocity on the snap. I think just missed the mark just a little bit.
And now it's going to be coming back, flanking the right side. Snap is low again. That'll bring up fourth down now. Fourth down at 11 seconds remaining. One more play. Wilson is there. He's going to take it. Turns and hands the ball off. Looking to run on the right side is going to be Tina Geyer. Tina's got some space. She's going to skate all the way down the sideline, tiptoeing it, and it's going to be a touchdown for Tina Geyer. A huge touchdown run off the right sideline, and that will be a great way to end the season for the Mississinawa Indians with a big touchdown run by Tina. Wow. Great play. And that's going to do it. That will be the end as the clock was able to tick down to zeros with the score. The Noblesville Millers, a quick look at the replay. Connor, you can't do it much better. Great handoff. Sees the space on the right side. A little bit of a delay by Buckner. Did not know where to go. It's the speed by Tina. Tina Geyer all the way down through the end zone. And that is a great touchdown run by Tina. With the score, though, it is the Noblesville Millers taking down the Mississinewa Indians. They will advance to the regional play next week, but a big-time sectional championship for the Millers. 46-20, and we are getting ready to send it down to the coach, Keith Myers, for the trophy presentation. Take it away, Coach.
Well, the champions for the sectionals, here's the athletic director ready to present the trophy.
Temporary.
There you go, guys. Congratulations. Great job.
The Noblesville Millers sectional champions right here. They'll play next week here in Noblesville. It will be at 1 o'clock right here on IndianaSRN. Coach, real quick, congratulations to the coach. Boy, I tell you what, kids played really well today. You had to play 3 games to get it done.
Yes, it was a long day, but they got the energy at the end, and it was real exciting. So,
how sweet is to this program to let everyone be a star?
And you know what? They all are stars. No matter what, they all are stars, and they just come out and give it their all and cheer for one another, and that's what it's all about. So
you get to stay home, get to go home tonight and get to watch this on replay. There you go.
Yes, there we go. I like that. I can watch some film, right?
There you go.
That's what I'm talking about.
Congratulations. We'll see you next week.
All right, thank you very much.
Don't forget SRN to you guys.
Thank you very much, Coach. And one final time, Connor, 46-20, a giant win for the Millers, and they look like they are a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, this is a team. We've talked about it at length throughout the broadcast. Yeah, and Coach just really kind of hammered it home. Stars all over the field. They've got a lot of weapons on offense. They play really well on defense as well. I think this is a team that's going to challenge and be a problem in the state tournament.
A big-time victory for the Noblesville Millers, and congratulations to them for taking home the sectional championship in today's IHSAA Unified Flag Football State Tournament. Next week, they will be back here on IndianaSRN for the regionals, a chance to advance to the semi-state and even take home the state title. A big-time victory yet again for the Noblesville Millers, 46-20. One more look at them hoisting that sectional trophy high in a huge win. Congratulations again for the Millers. Any closing remarks, Connor, before we shut this one down?
Not only congratulations to the Millers, but congratulations to all the teams that came out and made this such a fun day for you and I and for all the fans out here. This is such a wonderful thing that's being done through the IHSAA, and I look forward to continuing to watch Noblesville and this tournament as a whole.
Until next week, congratulations to the Millers, sectional champions, 46-20 over the Mississinewa Indians. We're going to step aside for one last time, and we are going to go ahead and send it back to the studios. Thank you for listening, my broadcast partner, Connor Hoke. Down on the sidelines, the coach, Keith Myers. I am Brent Young. Thank you very much. Have a fantastic night.